But I think these teams are defensive, and we've got to be patient and build up and try and problem solve.
Move it quickly, Cass, for me. Move it quickly, get it to the wing, get crosses in, get the ball into people like, you know, Chloe Kelly's feet, let them take people on. Let's get the crowds excited, because that's what we're capable of doing.
Okay, here we go.
Game of the Arnold Clark Cup as England face Belgium, and all the action after this short break. The final game of the Arnold Clark Cup as England face be aiming for a big victory to sign off in style. The Belgians have shown that they are tough to beat in this tournament. However, Leah, Luco, what are you expecting?
Well, it's just nice, Seb, to be in. Went on to win the European Championships. I fully expect England to do the same today, win the Arnold Clark Cup, and hope often they go on to win the World Cup. But it's just brilliant to be in a position where England, you just expect them to win.
Almost a bit stretched there, Leah Williamson.
In that sense, there's competition up front with Alessia Russo and Rachel Daly. But can't be able to predict every single position for the England team. But this is a really strong team. I think when you have Kira Walsh in there as well, straight away.
That Rachel Daly appreciation up front crew is quite a large one, to be honest. England side looking dangerous. Williamson, now a part of that team. There's Kaiman, ping it on, but it's a familiar story, as it has been for so many teams that England have faced these past couple of years. Feels like we're constantly praising this side, but they've done good.
It's ironic, really, Seb, that Belgium are the team that aren't going to the World Cup and are obviously the second strongest team in this competition so far. I think that
from her deflected goal in the game against South Korea, she was right on the line. I think Ian Wright would be
absolutely. Those are the ones you enjoy the most, the little poachers. You don't have to work too hard for it. You just have, and those two tens, I think, those are the positions that are up for grabs. Whether it's Fran Kirby, whether it's Lauren James that could play in there. We saw in the first game, Alessia Russo making that run and getting a goal from it. Just got to keep doing that.
Those in attendance, Ashton Gate enjoying themselves so far. The England fans, at the very least. England seemingly already closed the gap on Germany, who for so many years were the clear leaders in European football. Williamson, so many good passes in this.
Really difficult for Belgium. Italy really came out a different team, but they still nicked it at the end with Willard.
Williamson. Tico.
Because for a long time we were apologetic really about saying that, and now we can say it quite confidently. So big thanks to Serena Wiegmann for what she's done.
But on we go. Bronze stands it up to the back post, forced into the back post. Leah Williamson. 2 goals for England in this first half, and it's the captain. Handball in the build-up, not spotted, but England.
Brilliant play from Lucy Bronze. Just stands the ball up. Such an inviting ball. Great little play, great little ding. Williamson scores. I think it was handball from Alessia Russo. I think we've got lucky there. But just that little stab, that little dink from Lucy Brilliant.
Well, 2 of England's Euro stars have scored tonight. And Leah Williamson. Ball strikes the hand just before the player scores the goal. Then it could be checked by VAR, but because it was
backs as a winger against, for Chelsea against Manchester City, having to track back Lucy Bronze, it's the one.
Early on, Leah Williamson with a second goal just before half-time. So.
And then Leah Williamson, you'll see there a slight handball call there for Alessia Russo, but eventually the captain, Leah Williamson, finishes it off, making it 2-0 for England. And for all...
She's there first, and look, the ball from Lucy Bronze and the run from Leah Williamson, and that's what you expect back of the net. But 2 experienced players coming up with the goods.
Righty, did you enjoy that one?
I did, yeah, because like
Match winner.
I
They've got a
mean-
few now.
The fact that the quality doesn't drop off at all, it's really...
Lauren Hemp got a great reception in that corner. Essentially, and England. Belgium looking to take advantage to try and get one back here. How do you feel? I know we felt it from the first 5 minutes of the game. You can probably feel it at the moment out on the pitch as it stands. Williamson.
I think you can play out of a mid-block and count.
Walsh. The thing about this Serena Wiegman side is even when they have Chloe Kelly, who already has 2 goals. I suppose England supporters will love the fact that it's England with a side doing this now.
I mean, you look at someone like Tessa Willard, she's frustrated. I don't think she's touched the ball. She spent half.
And here's Carter.
Yeah, I was going to say earlier, Seb, that this is a real hotbed of women's football.
Earps in goal as well.
Yeah.
And they're called Bristol Academy. And on the bench, Ebony Salmon and Katie Robinson as well. On there, and a very confident Jess Park. In from him. He wasn't that far away. Oh, taken well that time. And it passed in by Williamson. England do have the final words. Knights 6-1 for the line. Beaten again at the back. But from the captain.
But that's how you respond. Even when you're 5-1 up, you still keep going. I love the fact that Leah knows exactly what technique to go with here. The temptation could be to absolutely lever it later.
Victory for Wiegman. England retain the Arnold Clark Cup trophy in Bristol. The final score.
They're now unbeaten in 29 games. They've won 25 of those.
her capabilities and her ability, she's brought it every time she's played. You know, she's won the Golden Boot here. I thought not passing at the right pace. You feel like once they get that going, then we should be all right. Now we could deal with low block. We can deal with if they took the counter attack for her to continue to flourish.
Listen, this is a moment really Mary Earps. Of course she's going to... They have retained it, and they did it an excellent performance. And let's have a little look at the table then. Just
The Player of the Tournament award. Whether it's Lauren Hemp coming on or Lauren James starting, it doesn't matter. You know, they both have impact, can play different ways. You know, it really is a gravy train for England. That this is the norm. You know, winning is the norm for England. It's totally normalised. Seeing them lift this trophy, and this is hopefully the precursor to ultimate glory in the summer.
Well, Leah Williamson, I don't think she's getting bored of lifting more silverware for England. The second Arnold Clark Cup is England's again. Down under. But they won't be frightened of anybody they face in the world. Leah Williamson leading this side, scoring 2 goals today. May have had her eyes on the top goal scorer trophy. If she'd had another minute or...
Hang out on the wing when the ball's on the other side, get in, and that's why you become the Golden Boot.
And go to these games with confidence of knowing that you're favourites, and you just want to make sure that you perform to the best you can, because if we do, then it's going to be very tough for someone to beat us.
We make a lot about the goal scorers, but it's also really, really worthwhile to speak about the defence as well, because that stat earlier on, we've only conceded 9 goals as Serena Wiegman, who has just guided the Lionesses to yet another piece of silverware. Do stay with us, she is coming up next.